So joining me, the one and only Kalki in the spotlight. You know, something about you I've seen in your choice of films that you've always wanted to tread the different path.
Yeah.
Do you think like last year was a watershed for women in the film industry?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been happening gradually over the last few years, from Piku and Queen, and you know, we've had quite a few interesting. Alankrita's film Lipstick Under My
That was
Burqa.
also last year.
Yeah, you know, so it's been kind of a gradual upward climb, which has been great. And I've been working with only female directors for ages, you know, from Shonali Bose to Zoya Akhtar to Konkana to now Nitya Mehra, and it's really it's great. It's great to see women perspectives in our story writing.
And now back with Zoya again for Gully Boys.
Yes.
All set to rap along with the live wire Ranveer.
Yeah, he's rapping. I'm singing over his rap. So it's been really fun. I've never done this before. It's totally new ground for me. We've been meeting Nazy and Kam Bhari and Divine, the rappers. They're doing music for the film. So yeah, very, very fun. Very fun.
And also, this is not your first association with Zoya, Zindagi Milegi Na
Yes.
Dobara. So what is it about Zoya that you like, you know,
Yeah.
her films and, you know?
We get along really well. She loves me. I love her. I think she's a very sensible director. She knows what she wants. She's got a great comic timing. And I think, you know, this film is really exploring a different world for her, because she's always done these kind of destination films which are beautiful and a very significant and important part of Bollywood to tell those stories. But I think it's really nice that she's exploring this very sort of local Mumbai feel. The whole film is set in Dharavi, and it's been amazing.
And also, I mean, I remember because, you know, after all those stupendous hits you gave us, you chose to do indie films. So is that still your focus now?
Yeah, I think, you know, every year 1 or 2 indie films come my way, and my managers curse me, and they're like, oh God, here she goes again, making a film with, you know, with less money and like just disappearing. But of course, I think that those films add to every other work that I do, and to the branding that I am, and you know, it's kind of a symbiotic relationship, and even the commercial films, sometimes I go back with new ideas for these indie films, so I don't try to box myself. Others do, and you start getting repetitive same scripts coming your way, and you kind of have to sift through that. But yeah, I like the space that I'm in.
And also, there was a biopic once you mentioned on Sister Nivedita that you wanted to do.
You remember?
Yes, I do. So is that going to happen?
So I'm reading the book right now. It's by Reba Som. She's a Bengali writer, and it's called Margot. That was her nickname. And it's very fascinating. I think it would make a very good either a film or even a web series, because it's so long. There's, you know, it's a time when there was Tagore, there was Aurobindo, there was Subhash Chandra Bose, she was meeting all these people. Sometimes Nehru would drop by. I mean, you know, there's all this bustling feeling in that time when independence was first, the seed of thought came in, when, you know, to fight colonial Britain. And here is a white British woman on the Indian side, you know, so the British think she's a crackpot. The Indians are like, tu kaun hai, you know, to tell us what to do.
True, it's a nice.
So it's a very interesting character, very interesting. Let's see if someone wants to make it, produce it.
It's out there in the open.
Listen out for this.
And also, you know, you said something very interesting, is that when celebrities speak up, it becomes a sensational headline, and then the media and everybody focuses on that subject.
Yeah.
But you've always been very open about everything. It's like someone, I could say, embraces her victories and her flaws with the same ease. Do you think like a Weinstein kind of a backlash will happen in our film industry, or do you?
I don't know. I think that it's possible. You know, I feel like many people have interviewed me on the subject, and I've given candid answers about my experience, which has been more, you know, on a superficial level of, you know, flirting and things, but has never gotten to a point of where I've felt to take legal action or whatever. And I think the power play is very much there. But I think we are in a time where these things are coming out more and more, you know, where social media is allowing us to express ourselves a lot more. And you never know. Yeah, I think people are going to have to behave themselves more.
I think they are, because, I mean, it seems so with, it really seems that time is up indeed.
Yeah.
And also, how would you describe yourself?
Oh, Jesus. Hesitant, changing my mind a lot, quickly get bored, but enthusiastic and, mercurial. I like to change. Like, I can go from a stormy mood to a happy mood within I could be crying 1 second and the next minute laughing. And that's very normal I like to express myself very quickly, and I don't like to hold things back.
But that's the way one should be. One should be fluid,
Yeah,
Keep flowing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, you've also been writing poetry. So what motivates you to write? Is it inspirational, or is it something that moves you, or is it just like at a whim, let me just write something?
I think definitely inspirations come from the experiences you have in life, the things that frustrate you. Sometimes you just feel so angry and you can't explain that anger. So you sit down, for me, I sit down and I write what I feel, and it articulates what I'm thinking, and I think that it comes from a very personal space usually, even though it becomes political maybe in its comments, but it always comes from a space of like, I'm really angry about this. Why is no one doing anything? Why am I not able to do anything about this? And can I find solutions? And it's more, if you see my poems, they're more about questioning and less about giving answers. It's more about, let's ask the questions, and then the answers will start coming.
Which is the burning question on your mind now, because you're pretty good with social media and you've always been very candid, and one of the few who's spoken up from your industry, because they always say the film industry never speaks up.
What is the burning question on my mind right now? I don't know. It's something to do with like, it's something to do with living life more balanced. I don't know exactly how to articulate it. We have these very hectic schedules, and I feel like a lot of us don't take the time to do the things that we love.
Absolutely. I think
So
somewhere we are losing ourselves.
Somewhere about that thing of losing yourself and finding yourself, that's a good topic.
Okay, what do you think of the social media culture where from little kids are getting papped to, celebrities, the paparazzi culture? What is your take on it?
Yeah. I mean, I hope it doesn't get to the point where people are outside our house spying on us and things.
I think it's come to that point.
It has come to that point. Well, not for me. I'm lucky then, touch wood. But I think that a certain amount of privacy is important, and mystery also is what makes a celebrity. If you show off everything all the time, no one is going to be curious about you anymore. So I think it's important that you keep some of that mystery, some of the important things in your life private, but at the same time that you celebrate the unconventional, celebrate the bits that people might not expect of you, not just the Photoshop version of you. So I think that's important, but it's true. Today, media, I wrote Noise, which was a poem which I put out, which is only about this, really, the problem of the noise of media and the noise of things around us.
Yeah. So lastly, what's on your way, other than Gully Boys?
I'm also, I finished a web series for Amazon, Amazon Prime. It's called Made in Heaven, which is all about rich Delhi weddings going completely wrong. So it's going to be a juicy one.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and hope to see you more often.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.